Soul Garden.
Hello, my producers, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Update from my webcam to yours. I'm Christopher Witecki, your host to the universe. Thanks for logging in. And a couple of quick announcements. They are finally here. These are the Moon Goddess monthly videos. These are horoscope videos based on your moon sign, produced by Carolyn Nagel, who's a great astrologer, if you don't know, with an expert on emotion. So if you do know your moon sign, come on down to soulmart.me. These are less than $4, and they're going to tell you your whole next month of mood swings. If you don't know, you can text Moon Goddess to 96362 and give us your date of birth, and then we'll look it up for you and get back to you as soon as we can. And if you need some help diving into your heart chakra, well, Nikki Bright has got The Artist's Way, where she'll guide you in the artist's way, which is a book that is very popular in the lightwork community, if you don't know. If you'd like a guided tour of your own heart, come on down. Nikki just uploaded some new videos that explains and answers some questions for people. I know that. All right, my fellow producers, it's an exciting time. It's time for us to graduate a 2.5-year transit of trying to bring our life to balance. And I don't know, it has been difficult. I mean, even in this particular transit, I'm ahead with the scopes, I'm barely on the edge with the scopes. This is me trying to put my life in balance. I'm having the hardest time, but I'm doing a good job, because at the end of the day, I'm feeling very good. My health is at the right priority. I hope your health is at your first priority. Now, this is Libra energy, which is what Tauruses use to connect to the moment. This is why Tauruses can be fair in all moments. Tauruses wish to be fair in the moment. The giving and receiving, which ironically comes through the throat chakra, which Tauruses rule. Interesting, huh? This is the power of manifestation, I think, with our throat. Now, for Tauruses, it begins with your health, how you connect to your body, and that moves into your ability to perform in the moment, to live in the moment, to live tranquil in the moment, and this moves to full-on lifestyle master shui. That this really becomes a emotionally based and emotionally driven passion in the moment. That's what we're leaving to, and that's lifestyle, passion in the moment. So we come over on the crossover of Sunday, because now the horoscopes cross over to buy me a little pad in my lifestyle. Ah, smart, huh? See what I'm doing for my lifestyle? Mercury rules the day and the moon is in Cancer, so you are pensive for sure. Processing probably what it will take to innovate your lifestyle and get things in proper order. So putting some last minute touches on your shui. The universe also is giving us a yad, which is pointing toward an innovation of faith in yourself. So the universe is saying, Taurus, you got to innovate your faith in yourself. What's the innovation come from? Well, Venus in Virgo, which is saying your heart's desire. Venus is saying it's time for Tauruses to get what their heart wants. And then Mercury in Scorpio, where it's a new day with your own mirage, the way you relate to yourself. So heart's desire, relating to yourself. This is why you get a new deal. This is why you give yourself a second chance. This is what builds your inner faith, because it's a new day for your mirage and you're on the path of your heart's desire. Then on Monday, Venus rules the day, and so it's a day of restoring balance and order. If you were out of balance, if you slipped, if you lost your ability to perform, Monday it is restored again. That's nice. The moon in Cancer means that it's probably handled through emotional, intellectual balance in your own mind and emotion, so that's part of it. And you're probably a little chatty on top of that. So I'm saying sunny and chatty. Looking at the planets, one thing I do want to point out is Mars. Mars has moved into Sagittarius, which means that you are ready to draw new boundaries with yourself. New boundaries with yourself. And that means anything is possible. Once a Taurus is willing to get off their own butt or to move in their own self, this is what lubricates the stubbornness and allows you to change your life. So you're ready to change your life. This might also cause some crazy randiness too. Randy meaning aggressive, wanting to connect. You know what I'm talking about. Then on Tuesday, it's a pretty crazy day. Sunny nesting and resting in a passionate shui way. The moon shifts from thoughts into nesting and resting. Time for the king to return to the castle, or the queen to return to the castle. Also an intuitive-based day. We're going to start to really understand what exactly it takes to settle into that lifestyle that you want. But this soul pyramid in fire is the true blessing. It unites the light between you feeling grounded at home or in your own self-nurturing, up to your readiness to change your own boundaries, and over to that revolving inner faith. So this is really a private rah-rah meeting with your inner self based on feeling secure in the home, family, castle environment and knowing that things are about to change. So I think you're feeling good there. But there's also some more cool synergy. Jupiter, which retrograded in Gemini last week, but still it inflated your self-confidence, inflated your ability to want to draw in abundance, ready to draw in abundance. That means profitability for those of you who are manifesting in a material way. And finally, there's synergy between this profitability and a solid lifestyle. So finding balance between bringing in money and your daily work. I mean, that's literally, I'm talking to myself here. I'm talking to myself here. And then this other trine between Venus and Virgo, your inner child, and Pluto in Capricorn. This is finally a synergy between your beliefs and your heart's desire. So finally, 7 and 7, you're having a synergy between your heart's desire and your beliefs. So really, Tuesday is a very synergistic day. On Wednesday, it's decisive time to decide and commit to some of the details of performance and lifestyle. So you're making a decision to the type of lifestyle you're going to need. You're doing it in bed. You're nesting and resting and still wanting to take care of yourself. That's all right. Your lifestyle and getting it right is the most important thing that you can do this month. One thing I want to point out is that as you commit to a lifestyle, you are simultaneously committing to a new relationship to yourself, says Mercury in Scorpio. So you're getting married. You're getting married to a new you in order to commit to a new lifestyle. Just want to put that out there as you're feeling grounded, as you're feeling your heart, all these other planets too. Pretty powerful alignment if you've done your work to find that Buddha. Then on Thursday, it's a sunny and excitable day. I think it's time to take action. Suddenly, it's time to get paid. It's time to do something fun. The moon is shifting from nesting and resting now to the inner child, so that's part of your excitement, maybe creative, and you're feeling excited there. Mars is ruling the day, which means it's time to get moving on this performance lifestyle, on this new lifestyle of balance and harmony, but also I think one that embraces your inner child's desires. Now, looking at the planets, I just want to point out that we have a full alignment of support here. The moon is feeling your groundedness, Venus is feeling your heart, the sun is devoted to a new life, Mercury is devoted to a new marriage, and Mars and Sag is ready to cut ties if necessary. This is a full, almost a full house from God Universe for success if you have done the work and understand what balance and harmony is with yourself. You can see where this same alignment, for anyone who didn't spend the last 2 years figuring out how to stay balanced, this would push you toward your death. This would push you toward your failure. That's the crazy thing about astrology. It works both ways based on free will. Then comes Friday, and Friday is Lovefest Day, and it's going to be the most amazing Lovefest Day I think Tauruses have ever had for a long time. And I know that's a big price tag to pay, but looking at the planets, it looks great. For one, Taurus rules the day. So it's your day. Taurus rules the day. It's a Mother Earth rule day, which is Taurus, so how can you not like that, right? Us fellow bulls. Also, let's look at what Lovefest Day is. Venus in Virgo, which is the inner child. So Venus is saying time for Taurus's heart to open and close and start to breathe. Now emotions catches up with that inner child. Plus Venus is at 11 degrees. That means that as the moon catches up with this Venus, your inner child gets to, you start to feel it. You start to feel excited. You start to feel the love. You start to feel your inner dreams coming true. And this is a healing 11 degrees. So this is a, finally an old story is over. Finally a new story is born. A new day, like maybe an Ace of Wands is what my guides are showing me right now with a card as far as the tarot people out there. And Taurus is ruling the day, so that's groovy too. On top of that, we break this fear between can I pay for what my heart wants? Jupiter, which is pulled up in soul capital, now retrograded. Any fears of not being able to afford it, not having the confidence, that breaks apart on this Lovefest Day. So finally, no more fears or worries about can I pay for it and manifest it. Of course you can. Then on Saturday, we move into Master Shui. We're at 20 degrees. The moon rules the day, and the moon shifts from higher inner child into lifestyle. So you are sunny and loving it. That's what I'm putting on my particular day. Eat my shorts, McDonald's. But I do want to point out that we're 48 hours away from Light Cast Day, where you're going to really pour all the passion in. That's Monday, and manifest that new life. But we are starting to feel that descent, if you will. And it's getting exciting. This is a 2.5-year transit wrapping up. Then on Sunday, the overlap Sunday fun day, it's sunny and hyper alert. The moon shifts into Libra. So you're now on countdown for Lightcast Day on Monday. You're starting to feel the new reality. If you don't feel good on Sunday, you better change course right away, Taurus. Aim right for the heart. That's your warning on Sunday. Of course, I'll be sending out crazy Witecki to people in Watched Over. But what's also fascinating is Saturn moves to 1 degree Scorpio on Sunday. So 24 hours before we Lightcast, we begin the new relationship. That is the beginning of the new marriage, the new day of Taurus meets Taurus, which is, of course, relationships and everything else. So fascinating there. Also, Venus at volatile 13 degrees says it's also a breakthrough in your heart's desire. So Sunday is interesting. I mean, we might see something on Sunday. It's a new day for your marriage, breakthrough in heart's desire, and you're starting to feel the new reality. Pretty cool stuff. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. I did my work. Did you do your work? I'm excited. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for the 7-day forecast. Don't forget, we got free office hours. We got videos for under $5. We've got light counselors. There's really no excuse to change your life. I'll see you in 7 more. Until then, live, love, be. What does it take to find love these days? What's your greatest strengths? How do you love? I'll tell you all the nuances about you, dating, what kind of gifts you want, what kind of marriage you want, what kind of person you want to live with and don't want to live with, and of course how you love, how you lust, what you're drawn after, who chases you, and your greatest lesson, which is often a weakness. Your birthday love and lust report has that answer. We'll reveal your secrets on video at secretsofbirthdays.com.